Thank you. What's going on, Archers? Welcome back to Spring 2026 season of NJCAAE PlayVS. Today's STLCC's T1 Marvel Rivals team faces off against IWCC in a best of 5. I'm your streamer and operator and former T1 Valorant player, Eric. And join with me are your casters for this evening's match. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
Hello, I am CEO of Popeyes.
Hi, I'm Zombie.
Alrighty.
All right, coming out the bat here, we have Invis and Venom. What do you think about this?
The Venom ban, I do like the Venom ban coming from STLCC because obviously they are running kind of a hybrid dive comp. So not having to worry about an 800 health tank in the back line is going to help them. But then Iowa also came out with the Invis ban, which I also like because I don't like that character.
Yeah, that character, huh?
Also,
so far, it seems...
What's up, Red Scar?
What's going on, Red Scar? How are we doing today? I see STLCC also banned Gambit. This character has always been tricky to me. I've always, always taught it the line between banning him or not banning him, because he always makes or breaks the game, you know?
But they also saved them, so they will be playing Gambit. So that's also interesting to think about. But I do like the Phoenix ban because it also gives them the chance to either run the Rocket or Jeff Nato.
One thing people don't understand about Phoenix's ult is that it completely gets rid of that overshield. So Jean's ult completely counters that. So yeah, I could understand why you would love that the Jean ban right there. Protecting Bucky here as well. You might get to see some good Bucky gameplay going on.
Kind of interesting that they went with the Rocket ban after seeing the Jean ban. I feel like there's no reason to ban Rocket there, but
we'll see if that makes or breaks them.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
very interesting that they IWCC is going with Blade, knowing that the track history with that character.
I agree with you.
It's very, very interesting indeed. And
well, he was slated to get some buffs, so let's hope he can do something with it, you know?
Hey, I mean, that character needs the world. Looks like Archers is coming out on 3-3 spawn hold.
Get ready.
I'm not the biggest fan of this comp, but when teams don't know how to play against it, it actually works out phenomenally. So the Adam Res, I think Adam is a very good ban against this comp because you don't have the Adam Res.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm really interested to see this Adam gameplay here, especially after the new rework he got with
I'm
I'm just gonna manage that and use that against
3, 2,
Iowa,
1.
and you know, prevail.
You keep your eyes on the pros. I'll keep mine on the prize.
Starting off the bat, we have both diving supports already. Sitting in the back line, not getting contested. Get close for a second dive.
Team Strange is just holding cart while trying to get 3 tanks off, but that's going to be kind of hard. They are down.
STLCC is trying to peel but it feels like he's gonna fall here. Nope, he gets the health back. Let's see if he gets out.
They may
Oh,
die
he goes
cart
back
here.
in. Iowa's doing really well with this push so far.
We may see a TP here so that they can get a second touch going.
And Captain America finally falls. They finally get that group moving. And get this match moving. But this is really interesting to see. How do you feel about teams not doing 3 on cart?
Honestly, early, it kind of doesn't really matter.
Groot gets a huge ult here. Gets 2. Finds 3.
That was a big Groot ult. Very, very much needed
they
for
can clean it
the
up here.
retouch.
Folks bubble saves.
Here comes
Seems
in
like
the
Hulk
Cloak
Wilson wants to
ult
fight here.
with no team.
Cloak ults as well.
Their team is going to be able to push with that, but I don't think it's going to be able to do anything.
Gambit drops ult. Strange drops ult as well. Doesn't find any. Finds 1.
They may set up the Atom Res here.
Moon Knight's looking for STLCC Strange.
Atom Res 2, which is big for the team fight. Hulk D-Mech.
Iowa's backline pressure is, it's just phenomenal to see as a diver myself. Adam falls. And it seems like Strange might fall here too if he can back up. Pops ult.
It was a fat ult,
Drops.
but he just has no team. They do have another retouch here. They do have a third fight.
And they also have the magic ready for Iowa's magic is ready to contest if need be. We have no ults saved up on the Archer side.
They also can't open the door, but they are just holding this spawn, this choke. They may not be able to walk, and they
Moon Knight
can't
finds
walk.
1,
Now,
finds
who
2,
knows?
finds 3. Cloak ults as well. And they clean up the rest of the team. Now it's just to pick off scragglers.
The main weakness of 3-3 spawn hold is just damage, and the Moon Knight is doing exactly what he needs to.
I feel like, and tell me if you agree with it, I feel like Moon Knight is probably the perfect counter to 3-3.
Oh, indeed. I always see, to counter 3-3, I always see either Moon Knight, Storm, or Punisher. Or maybe all 3 at the same time.
I feel like if you just like slam that damage into their back, or if you slam that damage into someone big with Moon Knight, for example, you can do that constant damage around. Never know what you can get from it.
I'm interested to see how they revitalize their comp around them switching off of 3-3. I wonder if they are going to stay on Captain America after this point.
Char switches to Bucky and Valor switches to Moon Knight. It's just interesting to see since Char also, or Valor also plays Bucky.
Strange in with the
Strange
ult.
finds
Got
Cloak. Magic's looking for Gambit.
They're even. They're not even. They're down 2, down 3, down 4.
Bucky falls. Iowa with an amazing push. This Cloak and Dagger has been doing amazing with her ult so far, if I might say. It's like every fight she has it. She has it up. She's ready to, you know. Or if she doesn't have it, she's already farming it. Already has it, getting charged up to the point where she's ready to fight and pop it again.
Yes, sir. They did switch off to Captain America to go Rogue. Rogue team up does make her Thanos, so I'm interested to see how many picks he can get. Fat
Rogue gets
Groot
a
ult.
steal. Valor finds 2. Finds 3 with it. Looking for Magic who popped ult. And they revitalize this fight. See if they can pick off the Heidi Hulk here.
Hulk D-Mac,
they find
may
it.
be able to kill him.
And they find it. Good job, STLCC.
Strange coming in with the portal.
Do we think we're going to see a Moon Knight ult here, though, is a question. Oh, it seems they were looking to pick off I don't know if you've heard of that strategy, but I've seen a lot of strangers using their portals to target supports or find a support to just jump out and jump, basically.
I have seen that. Though when I play Strange, I just don't like TPing personally. That's just me though.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. To each their own. To each their own. Hulk is opening the door right now. Finds no one so far. Looking for Star-Lord. Strange with the big ult. Finds two. Magic
Rogue
comes
is
and
going to be
cleans
able to
up with
contest if they can get a TP going.
Rogue's doing really well for herself. Ah, and she falls. Port dies early and Magic finds two.
TP does not make it in time. Unfortunate.
See if Reva can make it out of here alive.
You have Daredevil feeding? Okay, Daredevil fed. Cool. How do we feel about Daredevil and this comp that they're playing right now? I think he low-key just feeds into it. Not in a good way.
I feel like Magic is doing most of the brawling for them, and at this point the Daredevil is just there to be there, in a way.
Indeed. I think the Daredevil and Hulk needs to synchronize their dives.
As a dive player,
But they are still falling nonetheless.
Daredevil pops ult, see if he can find anything.
But look ult to counteract it though. Star-Lord's up top fighting Strange. They pop
Groot's by
cloak themselves.
himself. Cloak ults. I believe Valor's just waiting for the perfect moment with this, the moon.
They do have the Groot Knight combo. It can wipe the entire cart.
And they're in overtime, so we never know. We could see an instant wipe right here, right now. But that all depends because Invisible Woman does have transparency barrier up. Groot finds it, finds three.
Gets
Grabs
one.
cloak.
Strange with the big ult.
Strange big ult. Finds two. They finds three with it. See if Captain America can hold his own. He's trying. Ah, he didn't pause.
I do not believe they have a retouch.
I think Star-Lord's looking for it. Ah. Well, that was beautifully done by Iowa Western. Way to push it. Way to tackle the STLCC's struggles and where they were struggling. Let's see if STLCC can find where they were struggling and revitalize it and bring themselves back up.
I would love to see them play Thing into this comp.
I feel like Thing would be perfect. Shuts down Magic, shuts down DD. Hulk can't jump anymore. You're basically shutting down the entire team with one move.
And you just punch through the Strange shield. I mean, he counters almost everyone on the team that they're playing.
Mm-hmm. But we are seeing some switch ups on Iowa and STLCC. Not too strange on Iowa's side, just switching the Strange around.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Strange did swap to Mag, and no bias, I would love to see a dunk.
LeBron!
Who wants a piece of me now?
Seems like Archers is going some sort of spawn break variation with the Storm and Jeff NATO.
Yep.
4, 3,
You might see it. We can see
Wow,
some
keep the
nasty
Groot
ult
Knight.
combinations with this Groot. I mean, Groot's basically your Zarya of this game, if anything. Like, if we're being real. You could throw anything with Groot. I mean, you could drop a Thor on top of it. You can drop a Jeff NATO on top of it. A Moon Knight. It's just
Storm
Just free.
does fall to Daredevil somehow.
Falls early. Punisher's looking ahead by himself. Finds Mag with him.
I would love to see them punish the Hulk when he jumps in alone. I feel like he would blow up if they would just look at him. But they need to work on their target priority. I feel like this game is very winnable. They do
Very winnable.
Jeff
Ult
finds
finds
back
two.
line.
Invisible Woman falls. It's 3 up. Punisher pops ult and falls to Gambit. Let's see if they can clean up
Tanks are
here.
trying to run away.
Revan's looking for both. Revan finds one. Can he get the second? No, you can't.
Good ults
Well,
nonetheless.
STLCC did
Only
good with
took
this first
2.
fight. Yeah, I agree. Seems like... Well, I don't know. This could be tricky. STLCC has 4 ults coming up, and Iowa themselves have 4 ults coming up. So we don't know. Cloak pops ult. Moon Knight finds 1. Revan finds 2.
And gets out in the process. That's big. If they go fast, I think they can clean up this fight.
Yep, finds value out of it. He has 2 healers with him. They
They
displace
can
this
burn
Hulk.
Hulk here.
Hulk pops ult. He's opening the door. But they burn it. Hulk demeched. Gambit falls with ult. Storm dies. Revan
Or
finding
finds
2
one
with
though.
it. Then eventually falls. Forcing a retreat, tactical retreat, and just, you know, slowing down, finding what they need to do, finding where they can push from. Groot's taking main again.
They do have a free Luna ult. They have no support ults to match, but they do have the mag for the dunk. They are up 1.
Now, do you agree with continuously going this route? Do you think they should have tried that high ground or even that low high ground where you can, from your spawn, you can go down those stairs and you're right in this area where they are now?
I definitely
Do you
think
think
they
they
need
should've played
to
there?
focus on taking off angles more. I feel like all 6 of them are walking main, and that's just not how you play this map most of the time.
Storm comes in, finds nothing. Cloak ults. Seems like
Luna-
Groot's looking for something
Mantis
huge
low in the
here.
back.
And Groot falls. And it falls. Might force another strategic retreat.
They do have
It's
Groot
our
Knight
ult.
combo again with Gambit at 95.
And it seems like Iowa has no ults coming up. So we could see something huge here. But Hulk wants to fight
do
early.
burn the
They
Hulk.
burn Hulk early.
They do get TP off and
They get the
also,
portal. They get high ground portal. Groot might fall early here. Gets nobody with ult. Didn't find the Moon Knight.
They're down 4.
Revan forces overtime.
2 came back. 3 back from portal. 1 down.
Moon Knight drops ult. Finds 1.
Moon Knight finds 1.
Groot's fighting.
Invis down.
Gambit comes in, pops ult, saves the team. See if they can win this here. Mag misses his dunk. Valor finally falls. STLCC is fighting for their life for this point. Groot, last one on, and he finally falls.
Revan touches.
One more, makes it back.
And he
Captain
gets
America
blown up.
touches. Nah. Beautifully played by Iowa. And it seems like they're going to take the first point here. All right, we are on map 2 here for Archers versus for Archers versus Iowa. We're going to be playing on Hall of the Jollia here. When I was playing on T1 for Archers, we loved this map. We did really well on this map, and I feel like they can find their rhythm here and finally strike back. It is currently 0-1. Iowa's in the lead in this best of 5 circuit.
I feel I think they're more focused on trying to eliminate the dive, but I like the Venom Band still. But the Hulk, he's just doing too much in the back line, but it's not showing on the stat line. You feel me? So I
feel you.
think they need to go higher damage heroes. Either that be a Punisher, Storm. They had a Moon Knight, but it's just Moon Knight doesn't do enough burst damage against the Hulk because he can just jump out of the Onk range. But
I agree.
I would love to see a Punisher in this comp.
We're going to see 2 flyers here. We're going to bring out Angela and Iron Man. I feel like this
I like
will
the
work
Angela
well
pick.
against. Yep, I feel like this will work well against the predicted Magic pick. I feel like Magic gets shut down by aerial characters easily.
Oh, for sure. Trust me, I love playing against Magic when I play Angela. They could also opt for the Thor because Revan is still in the lineup. So Thor is also really good against Magic too.
From my perspective as a old Overwatch player, I've always in my mind I've always thought the setup would always be an off tank and a main tank. How do you feel about that? And do you think we'll see 2 off tanks or 2 main tanks from STLCC here?
I also did come from Overwatch, but honestly, Rivals is that game to where it almost doesn't matter if you just play the comp correctly. If you run it down with 2 dive tanks and you have a dive and 2 dive DPS, I feel like your tanks really don't matter because you're just walking that back line down. But when you're playing a poke comp, I feel like it is better to have a main tank and an off tank.
I agree with everything you said there.
For the main reason, the off tank can relieve pressure off the front line by playing that off angle or diving the back line, so that they're not just shooting at the one tank that's in the front.
Mm-hmm. We're seeing Mag
But
from
they are-
Tsukiyomi here.
Yes, they are walking out on Group Night again with the Mag and Bucky.
Now I feel like Bucky. No, I feel Gambit and Moon Knight will be especially strong here. Even though Gambit's ult did get nerfed, I feel like Moon Knight would be charging these ults pretty fast. Charger falls early. Falls to Jean. We're gonna see Jean in this lineup here.
They are playing height. They have Phoenix playing off angles and Hulk jumping around, just causing mayhem in the back line.
Tsukiyomi and Revan were applying good pressure to Mag, who was by himself.
Bucky picks up a kill.
Bucky's looking for 2. Can he find Mag falls to Revan or to Tsukiyomi? Oh, we're
Bucky's
seeing
gonna
a
be really good
Loki
into
here.
this comp.
We're seeing a
Bucky
Loki here
and
into
Moon Knight
Bucky.
is going to be good into this comp because of the free resets or the free unk placements from Loki.
Honestly, if I was this Loki, I'd right as soon as I saw this Bucky, that's it. Hulk jumps out, gets out. Star-Lord taking angle with the Hulk. Gambit gets out. Char seems to be fighting a 2v1. Nope, it's just Star-Lord up here.
They seem to be all walking down main. They do pick up 2.
STLCC is doing a wonderful time. STLCC is having a... Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm stumbling on my words. Group finds 1. STLCC is holding this main push right here. Fantastic. Group finds 1, looks for Mag, grabs him. Can't get the Luna. She falls back and forces Iowa into a tactical retreat. Group tries to get out. Alright, we have 5 ults up here for... Well, we have 4 ults up here now for...
Bucky finds a
Bucky.
reset.
Doesn't look like he's gonna get another going.
Seems like they switched to Jeff NATO. So it'll be interesting to see how they play with that. I would
Down to
love to
4
see the
ults
Moon
for
Knight
STLCC.
drop his ult on the Jeff NATO. I feel like that would blow her up.
Folks jumping far in.
Mag
Starts
with
as well.
the
Mag
love.
finds 2.
Yeah.
Gambit pops ult, trying to take this fight back under control. Mag looking for 1.
Rocket with the amp.
Doesn't find it. Rocket amps. They burn it pretty easily, but Bucky and both Gambit falls, leaving only Tsukiyomi. Revan falls, and they lose this point. Unless they get this touch here with Strange. But it doesn't look like they're going to find it. Well, that was beautifully held by STLCC, holding that main point, forcing them to keep pushing that main point instead of, you know, letting them take off angles on them.
Indeed. This second point does get a little tricky though because the off angles expand a lot more with this Hulk coming in the back line.
Looks
Seems like Hulk and Magic are looking for a dive, but they seem to be retreating.
This team is doing a great job at sandwiching them and forcing them to stay on their toes, look both ways. You know,
Here
Hulk
comes the
finds the
Jump
Bucky hook. See if he can get the kill here.
They... Oh, there it goes.
Hulk ults.
Jeff NATO finds 5.
Leaving only Revan. Revan trying to defend himself and he can't. Iowa gets an ace here. Unfortunately, we did not see that Moon Knight drop on the Jeff NATO. Hulk is a
We do
sneaky
have
guy,
Valor
staying in the
switching
back
to
line.
Punisher.
I'm excited to see this. He's running shotgun pun. Kind of scary as well into Mag. Looking for Jeff. Doesn't find it. He doesn't. Playing the damage.
We do have Hulk opening the door right now.
Gambit falls to Storm.
Groot is just getting tossed around.
Revan's fighting for it. He's
Oh!
trying. Does he live? No, he does not. Punisher falls as well.
Hulk finds 3 with ult.
Tsukiyomi dying, finding the point, holding the point. You know, plays like that never really get counted on the scoreboard, but, you know, like, they don't get as much time as they would have if you didn't die on point or if he didn't waste his life on point.
Right.
So, you know, every little thing counts.
STLCC will be down 1, although he is returning. They need to focus on this Hulk.
This Hulk is so slippery. I'm telling you. Oh my god. Jeff NATO coming again. See if they find it.
Mag ults his own.
No, they
Punisher.
don't. Valor slams it down. Gets 2. Storm gets the revive. Rocket falls. 3 are down so far for Iowa. Or 2, excuse me. 3, 4. Hulk demeched. And they find it. Great job, STLCC. Way to bring it back.
Iowa having a minute 30 to push. 20 set up top with turret. I like that.
They have Amp here. I wonder if they're going to save it and use it with Magic. Because she could get a lot of value out of that. Mag is also coming up with the ult. Magic looks behind, finds Gambit. Magic falls. Amp goes out.
Mag
Revan
you do with the
falls.
dunk
Punisher
on Funny.
falls. Char's looking for an ult. And he falls. Gambit trying to keep his support alive. Tsukiyomi comes back.
If they can battery Cloak and Dagger, I feel they will win this point. And which they did. She did get her ult in time.
Like, Jeff does find his ult. Oh, she can't get it. Luke hides up on a high ground. Storm doesn't find him. Does she pay for it? She does. Beautiful seeing this thing out now.
They do eliminate the Punisher. That was cut off. Magneto with the ult. Other Magneto blocked it.
Beautiful block by Magneto.
Hulk is
Valor
opening
fighting
the
for his
door.
life here. And he gets exiled out of popping Gambit ult. But he does find it. Storm falls.
Punisher flying
Looking
in
for
with ult.
supports now.
Punisher gets burned.
See if they can get anything. Punisher falls. They have
Jeff
Jeff.
8-1.
Jeff is low in in STLCC's backline.
Good defense.
And Iowa C9s only finding 2 checkpoints, leaving STLCC a full road for 3.
Which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I do
Alright,
like how
Pleb.
STLCC swaps their comp on the fly to counter the other team. I feel like most teams don't find themselves doing that. They try to stick to one comp.
I know I'm especially guilty for that. There's just something about diving, you know?
Hey, man, my 3 main tanks are dive tanks. I feel you.
But it looks like Iowa's going to switch up things aggressively here. They're going to go Groot, Loki, and Mantis. This is interesting to see. And they're going to Wow, Iowa's gonna run 3 here. They're gonna run Jeff, Loki, and Deadpool. Nope, they switched it back to Mantis. Well, this is still interesting to see. They have the group Mantis and Loki team up, of course. How do you feel about this, especially with the Jeff NATO?
I feel if the Jeff NATO really is a problem, which I don't think it is, Phoenix is free in the game. So if they do lose a team fight to Jeff NATO, I would be adamant on switching to Phoenix.
And do we think Groot's walls are going to be a problem at all?
I don't think so, because from looking at STLCC's comp, they're running a hyper dive comp. So I have a feeling they are just going to walk past the tanks and just try to blow up their backline.
From what we've seen in the past, STLCC dominates the diving. If I can say that, I mean they're just fantastic at it. But when it comes to switching that comp up or switching around it, that's when things start to get a little bit rocky.
I feel they need to call the right targets as they are running triple support. So it is kind of hard to kill a triple support on dive.
Daredevil by himself, looking for
With
2
Daredevil
here, fighting Storm,
falling
Emma,
to
and
the
Mantis.
Emma kick.
Venom's trying to
I
get
don't
out.
feel as if they calmed their dives correctly.
Mm-mm.
They were in one at a time. They need to be in at the same time. But they
Gambit
do
falls
have
as they're
more
retreating.
objectives to come.
Cloak falls as well. So
It
they're going to
seems they
force 50
STLCC
seconds out of
is
them.
swapping their comp already. We do find Valor on Punisher and Tsukiyomi on Magneto, and then Revan switches to Thor. And
Kinda
Charter
excited
switches
see Revan on
to
Thor here.
Moon Knight. So
back
they
to
switch
Moon
up their
Knight.
entire comp. They are back on Poke.
I think this Punisher really wants to slam that Storm and Punisher. Cloak ults.
Poke comes with the ult.
Supports are low back there. Doesn't find any. Looks for Groot, finds it.
Groot
Shotgun
was
pun
low.
pun. Nah, 2.
Jeff NATO finds 5.
Luke
And there
by
goes the
himself and he
6.
falls. Iowa with another ace. All right, got 1 minute 40 seconds left on the clock. See if STLCC can do anything with it. Iowa only has Loki up. There's so much you can do with that. He can choose anybody out of the 11 characters on the map right now.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
I said Loki has ult up, so he's ready to dominate any 11 character or take any 11 characters he wants and change this game to his playstyle almost, or his team's playstyle.
That is true.
All right, Punisher gets
We have Tsukiyomi
slammed
with the Magneto
against the
ult.
wall. Doesn't find anything with it. Falls. Moon Knight drops an ult. Loki
I
finds
feel
2
as if
here.
STLCC does not have the greatest ult economy. While Hulk is fighting a 1v3 in the back, he ults, finds 1, Emma stunned.
Finds 1. Seems like Hulk is trying to force overtime, but I don't think he's going to find it here. Portal. Tsukiyomi pulls out with the portal.
EP does come in.
Valor looking at
Loki
the Loki.
copies Gambit.
We see
Loki dies. No Gambit ult.
Valor ult. Valor.
Emma down.
He's staying alive. He's trying to get Emma falls. Group falls. 3. He finds 3 here. Doesn't get the storm, but they
Punisher
win this
ult.
fight. Let's see if Trusting Sands can, let's see if Iowa can get the portal here. And I don't think they're gonna find it.
Does
Switches
not
back
seem
to
that
Emma.
way.
Beautifully done by Valor. Way to find 3 there.
I do see Char switching to Star-Lord, knowing that the combo with
Revan going a
Gambit
little
ult
bit
is
too far
actually
for
insane.
his tastings, finding his way back to his team.
I would love to see Revan play more reserved on Thor. He does not need to go in the back line alone. He has no way to get out. As
I feel like
he
that's when
gets
that
punched.
calming for
and
dive
dies.
should fall in as well.
Indeed. As a
Star-Lord-
Thor player
or-
myself,
Gambit pops ult.
here
forces
comes in
the,
with Jeff NATO once again.
Jeff NATO finds 1. They're already down 2. Doesn't find any more. Team backs up for a tactical retreat. They're gonna reset
But as I
here.
was coming back with the Thor gameplay, I feel like he should be playing more front to back because he can blow up the group. He can blow up anybody on their team that's not in the backline by himself. So I feel like he should be playing more front to back instead of trying to force anything in support. As he falls again.
Star-Lord falls, pops ult, Cloak falls, or Mantis falls. Loki
Forces
uses
out Loki
rune.
lamps.
Strange
Strange
finds a
with
huge
the
one.
Stun.
Doesn't find
Strange
anything
finds
off
Loki.
of it though. Gets it. Seems they're looking for Groot here. Groot falls. Now it's Emma looking for the kick.
I'm on cart. They have Storm coming in and choke. Emma pops ult, but dies immediately.
Emma dies with it. They force that out of Emma. Jeff dies here, and they're forcing so many resets.
Very
Beautifully
good
done by
push.
STLCC. Way to go, Char. Way to hold this team down with your Star-Lord. Looks like he's gonna try
I do
and
like
find
the
2
tanks
more.
being aggressive. They do find Loki for the stagger.
Gets
They can
Loki.
also stagger Groot.
Beautifully done.
He backs away into his team.
And he gets double shield.
STLCC
Well,
does
Char-
have 3 ults with 4 coming up.
Char at the helmet that push, forcing the team into the second checkpoint, putting this in a tight match with 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock.
We are about to see a Groot Knight combo. It gets cleanse. Their cloak
Beautifully
is
cleansed.
way in the back line.
Doesn't find anything. They double support ult. This could be this looks really
is a
bad for
fat-
Iowa. Luna dies.
That is
We have
a
another
good
Star-Lord
strange ult. Tsukiyomi had a fat strange ult. That might be game there. I'm not sure if they can touch.
Beautifully done by STLCC. And if they do touch, they have nothing to touch with.
Revan is holding them back. They do not
see what they
get
do here.
retouch.
Beautifully done, STLCC.
Beautiful game.
Valor finding 2 triples. this look out for this guy. This guy, huh? Yeah.
Wow. Valor drops 14 finals with 30k damage. Beautiful, man.
Gets himself an MVP.
We'll be right back with game 3. Stay tuned, everybody.
What? You can take it away here, Mag.
Oh, my fault. Welcome back,
I'll suffer
everybody.
all
We
day,
are now
my
on
bad.
map 3 of the best of 5. And we are on Hell's Heaven. STLCC is currently 1-1 against Iowa Western.
All right, we're gonna see the same Venom band here. I'm loving it so far. Gonna ban their Gambit as well, protecting their Gambit.
I have a feeling STLCC will keep the Venom locked in jail. I don't think he's ever going to see the light of day in these games.
I don't think he is either. They're gonna get Iowa's gonna get rid of JJ's Groot here. And they have 2 of them playing Groot, so let's see which one of them is gonna take it over.
Oh, well, also bans Invis and Moon Knight. So there's no combos to be had with Moon Knight.
Iowa's gonna be down their mag here, but it seems like they're gonna drop Valor of his Punisher, which is looks pretty tricky on their end. See what Valor's gonna do to switch things up here. And they protect their Groot for their final ban or final play in the ban phase.
For the domination map, I would love to see a Phoenix because they do with the Groot or with the Punisher being banned, they need more frontline damage. I feel like Phoenix would really play into that with having an Emma with her crystal that does burn a Groot down phenomenally.
All right, Iowa out the bat here Wow, we're gonna be seeing Hawkeye from Iowa. That's gonna be a really scary pick in my eyes and from my perspective because Hawkeye is terrifying. It reminds me of
I do agree.
Hanzo.
I
Hanzo
do
was
agree.
horrifying back then. Seems like their supports are going to be sticking to the same Invis and Cloak, and we're going to be seeing Strange and Groot from Iowa.
Looks like Archers will be playing the group, not group, the Mag and Gambit team up, having a Phoenix and Starlord. They also have the Starlord combo with Gambit, with the Cloak and Dagger.
Now, do you think we're going to see any value out of that, or no? Give me your insight on that.
I think the Gambit, actually, they have two team ups, or not two team ups. They have two ways to go about their Gambit ult. They can either Gambit Starlord or they can Gambit Phoenix. Gambit Phoenix burns everything in her path. Gambit Starlord beams everything in his path. So I would love to see them either incorporate both of them or just one, because they don't have a mag to counter the Starlord ult. STLCC finds himself walking main. No shame in that with the first point.
Anti-drill. Strange walking them back towards their own stairs. Their front line's applying the pressure right now, but it seems like they're a little by themselves. Strange gets a little low.
They seem to be backing, trying to gain control of being up
Strange
one.
On Iowa's side falls. This is huge for STLCC.
Razor coming in with the cloak ult.
As much pressure as they want without that that other Vanguard. Hawkeye falls. Invis falls. And they're going to be forcing Iowa to reset here.
STLCC is backing from the cloak ult. It doesn't make it to point, which is good for them. They can't play on point with that.
Gambit answers with his own ult. I don't think that was really necessary here, but let's see what we can do with it. Emma walks in with ult. Iowa Groot looking low. Also Invis. Invis 35 HP, and she finds herself a heal. Ult huge. Finds one, finds two. Gets three out of it.
I'm not a big fan of that Emma ult. I do feel she should have saved it for either the Daredevil or the Magic. But maybe she'll be able to build before either of them pops. I highly doubt it, though.
I definitely agree with you there. I feel like Emma's ult should be used to shut down certain ultimates that you can CC, such as Star-Lord, Magic, Daredevil, like you said, things of that nature, or even Magic.
They are coming out the Star-Lord ult. Star-Lord forces Invis.
Magic's getting sneaky in the background, looking for Gambit. Finds it.
STLCC is down 3.
Finds Cloak.
They
Magic
have no
gets both supports. Magic's looking for Star-Lord now. Find the pressure.
STLCC is down.
And forces another reset from the Archers.
Once
Magic's
again, I
gonna
would
be playing
love
like-
to see a thing. And Tsukiyomi does switch to the thing as I say that.
You know, sometimes it's like they can hear us, you know?
Right. It's just Thing is very good into their comp. Once again, they have 2 dive and a shield tank. Thing just punches through everything. As STLCC walks past the Magic sitting in a corner.
Magic playing like Michael Myers, looking for Gambit. Does she find it? No, she doesn't. Gets him really low though. Magic won this herself. Cloak ults on Iowa
at the same time.
Cloak ults more towards their
Valor
spawn.
Point-
I wonder what her game plan was with that.
Valor found Invis in the back.
Daredevil ults. It's Flesh and Bones on Iowa's side, fighting for his team here, trying to find all the heals he can for them.
Think finds one. They have no heals.
Cloak
Portal
falls.
comes in.
Invis falls. Strange falls again. 5 dead, only leaving Daredevil, and they win this
Daredevil
fight.
feeds coming out of the portal like that.
And he dies here. What is Daredevil doing? Oh my gosh, Valentine.
I do enjoy this Sting pick very much. I think it'll be great. It's helping STLCC out very much. As Groot is walking to the right, looking for ult.
Magic brawling here. Trying to fight this thing. I don't think that is the game plan. But let's see what she can do here. Because you never know. Me myself, playing it the thing, I'm pretty stubborn and ignorant. So, you know. Razor falls here. They're looking for Thing next. 3 fall, 4 fall. Oh, make it 5. Sorry, I miscounted. Charger feeds into it. And Iowa wins the first round.
Now, Popeye, give me your insight on what you think STLCC's game plan was during that first map on Eldritch Monument.
I think their game plan was to use one of their combos that they had with Gambit, but I don't think it worked out correctly because Valor ended up popping ult by himself, so he could force an ult. Nothing wrong with that. But then their Phoenix, from what I'm seeing, cannot build ult quick enough as they have no kills on the board. I would also like for the thing to be peeling more instead of just walking down their front line, but it's working. Don't get me wrong. But having a poke, it doesn't the peeling just isn't working out as well as it should be.
Like they should definitely have, if anything, they should have a stronger poke like Hawkeye or Hella or something like that. Because you know
agree.
both of them exceed where Gene fails. But it seems like Invis is going to be waiting. Invis is coming into this fight on Iowa's side with an ult. Let's see. Gambit pops an ult.
They do pop Gambit Star-Lord. A very good combo.
Looking for Invis, finds it.
STLCC does collect the point early, which is good for
Magic feeds
the game
in. She tries to get out, and she finds it. Maybe Star-Lord hunting her down, and she's stuck in a corner. Re-engages.
I would love to see Tsukiyomi play Thing, just hold the door and just punch him and build ult charge after he uses ult.
But it seems like this Magic here is going to be looking for off angles now, trying to find a, you know.
Magneto
counter to
finds
that.
Invis with the dunk of the lifetime off the backboard.
Iowa's
Strange.
Wolverine falls off the map. Invis dies instantly. What a slam dunk by JJ.
Strange ults too.
Magic's looking for something. Finds one. Finds Gambit. Looking for Cloak next. Doesn't look like she's going to get it. Changes her priority to Thing. Switches back to Cloak. STLCC loses both supports. And they fall 4 down. And Iowa secures the point, leaving STLCC
They do make
at
it to 50
51%.
though.
Now in this game, it's weird because 50% is not half; it's 60%.
That is true.
Hulk is getting
Hulk
really
does
slippery
have
with Wolverine.
Wolverine grabs Cloak.
Is that? Oh, he's looking for Gambit.
Gets out.
Does he find it? Oh, Cloak gets out. And Magic falls there early, leaving a 4v5 against Archers because of Bruce's demechanization. Cloak ults on
do
point
come on
here,
point.
matches both. Seems like Wolverine's fighting a battle over there that he can't win. Really low. Magic Pop's ult forces a Gambit ult. Strange ults. I mean, this is just ult city here. Ult after ult after ult. And it looks like Iowa wins the ult fest.
I feel our STLCC is just losing the ult off. I think Iowa's having the better ults in this game.
I feel like Iowa pressing Q is forcing STLCC to press Q. But it's like they answer multiple times instead of answering the one time they need to.
Wolverine looking for a grab here.
Tsukiyomi has a ult here. Wolverine has ult here as well. So let's see if he can do anything with it. Bucky falls. Looking for Think falls. 3 fall. Looking for Gambit. Doesn't find it. Char falls as well. Iowa doing really well here. Looks like they're going to secure the second game. Maybe we're looking... Tsukiyomi setting up a portal. But it looks like he's going to get spit on. No, he doesn't make it.
Well, Iowa takes this game, leaving it 2-1 in a best-of-5 circuit. Unless STLCC answers against
Iowa, it doesn't look well for them during this match.
Very unfortunate indeed.
Take it away, Popeye.
We are finished with map 3, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be back for map 4.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We are back 2-1. Iowa holds the lead here in a 5-game circuit. Now, I don't know if STLCC is going to find their struggles and answer to Iowa because Iowa has been dominating the game so far.
I do feel it really does come down to the ult economy. I don't feel STLCC is having the best ult economy, or even they're just having the best ults. I don't think their ults are really doing much to cause the other team to ult.
Now I was gonna ban Punisher and protect Hulk here. Seems like they really want that Hulk in there just to cause the distraction and displacement out of both teams, really.
I do believe STLCC will be playing spawn hold into on this map, as this is a great spawn hold map. Which they do protect the group and ban the enemy group, but Iowa does ban Adam and Invis, which are very good in spawn hold.
Let's see what archers will answer with their protection. They find Bucky.
Wow. Seems like Iowa really does not want them to play spawn hold, as they banned 3 of the main people in spawn hold.
And it doesn't seem archers were picking up on that, so they didn't enter themselves to spawn hold.
That is true.
Again,
interested to
Venom's in
see-
permanent jail.
Yes, sir. I'm interested to see if SCOCC will swap their comp for spawn hold or if they will still run it. It will be significantly harder without Adam Rez or a TP back.
Now, Trusting Sands and Sugary Lips on Iowa's side has been doing phenomenal on vanguarding. We're going to see Revan and JJ take it to them in the 4th match of this circuit. Let's see how Revan can answer here, because Revan has been more on the falling side of this game here.
Seems like SCLCC is still trying to find out what their comp is going to be for this hold, for this defense round, while Iowa already has figured out what they want to run, which looks like another dive comp.
Right, Iowa has not switched up their comp at all, which is very, very interesting and confusing to me, because the archers have yet to answer to the same comp they've seen 3 times now.
It is nice that I do see archers running the Jeff NATO combo as Revan feeds in yet again.
Dies instantly. Their magic falls, so it's 5v5 so far.
Archers
Moon
does
Knight
pick up
finds
3
one.
though.
I gotta say, Jeff, I don't know about you, but Jeff really does some really good pressure damage with his spit.
I do agree, because he can be as far as back as he can in the map and still do damage and healing. I find that shark very annoying.
Very. Now, Revan's holding top of helm here on payload against Iowa.
I feel Revan has to play a little bit more reserved here. Their Moon Knight ulted air.
Finds their Moon Knight.
Cloak coming in with
Right.
ult, forcing her team to walk, although their team is down 3.
Hulk is demeched. Flesh and Bones catching 3. We have a DPS support on the line. Everybody watch out. Still pushing. Oh my gosh. This might be a rare case of an overconfident support.
It worked out for them. I mean, her ult kind of just fed her kills with her having 2 ways to debuff people.
Gambit answers with the ult. Pushes in. Mag drops a bomb. Misses. So Revan gets Punisher. Gambit finds Invis on Iowa's side. Iowa's down 2. Let's see what they can do here to answer back. Revan finds another ult. Or not another ult, but finds 2 in this ult. Looking for Cloak here. We have 3 ults here. We have 4 ults coming up here. Yep. We have so many ults coming out now. We have Limpo on Iowa's side popping ult, grabbing 2 off of it. Cloak dropping her ult as well. It looks like they're gonna secure this first point.
That Punisher ult was real big. I mean, he was just beaming everybody that stood in his path.
Nothing they can really answer with either because he's standing on a Cloak and Dagger path.
Jeff NATO comes in from STLCC. Kills 1, kills 2.
See if they can find any with it.
Magneto left very weak in the back. Seems like he is being healed.
And it seems like Iowa has to reset here. Great job at STLCC. Mag's still pushing ahead. Looks like they really want this space here. They don't want to have too much of a reset because they know if they reset too far back, STLCC will take that space.
STLCC does have the Moon Knight dropping down. They will have Gambit ult for any other holds. They find 3 while losing 1.
Revan's too far in. Dies to shotgun pun. But then again, I was down 3. Let's see if we can do anything with this. Now the big difference you see from their Hulk and Revan's Sting, Hulk, you can see him engaging and turning around passively to see if he has a healer with him and to see where his team is at. Revan's just, you know, moving in and then falling.
As he tends to do a lot.
But they force Strange down, which is really good. Looks like he was in too far, but he switches to Emma. This is really scary here. Goes back to Strange.
Valor
That's
gets
weird.
the door opened up on him. Oh
Storm
my
dies.
goodness. STLCC is forced to push back.
Revan wasting an ult, finds nobody with it. Groot finds an ult. Here comes Moon Knight. And they don't get any with it. Dropping 3, Iowa extends, and it looks like they're gonna secure a second payload here. No? Storm pops ult. Let's see what she does here.
NATO.
Cloak ults. Shotgun pun looking for Thing only. Nope, he switches Prio to Storm, finds it. Looking for Jeff next, doesn't find it. Looks like he's gonna fall here to Revan. Revan falls! Gambit falls. Shotgun pun is doing his thing here. Oh my goodness. Finds 3!
It seems
And we get a
STLCC
portal block off.
can't find any answers for their DPS.
Looks like Limpo's setting up. Oh! What it... Punisher? Punisher? What are we... Punisher ults a wall, finds no one. Yeah, I don't know what we were doing there.
Come with the Gambit ult. Valor finds 2, 3.
Gets rushed down. 4 dead. Hulk's next. See if they find it, they get him. And they're looking for Strange. Strange gets a kill off.
Hulk goes into Bruce, or well, no, Bruce goes into Hulk. Excuse me, there, folks. We have Invis at 92%, and we have Gene at 90%. We have 4 ults coming up here. Let's see what Iowa can do to set this down. Hulk opens the door. Revan falls. Char ults here. Razor dies.
Hulk did
Valor
open
dies.
the door on Razor. Hulk is at our spawn doors right now. He's trying to find any ways to get out.
Hulk is
Iowa's
just
down to 30
he's-
seconds for the push.
Hulk sits in their face, but it looks like they're looking for another group night. They only find they only find one within, and that's the enemy, or that's the Iowa's Invis. Jeff only gets one? No, Jeff gets nobody. Gambit ults here.
Hulk demeched.
It's slammed down. Oh my goodness. And Revan's looking for
I do find
Invis.
Flo-
It's probably the one time to overextend, and beautifully done by STLCC.
Once again, I love the swaps. I feel their best way to win is running 2 main tanks because they will not have Revan throwing the match.
I feel like positioning is somewhere up there in struggles for archers, but then again, I feel like they adapt most of the time when they're trying to figure out how they're going to play. Because, every first match you play against a team, you're trying to figure out what are they going to do, who are they going to play, what's their game plan, what's their game sense looking like, stuff like that.
Right. And from what I'm looking at, Iowa does look to be running the Payne brothers with support pool. That is very interesting in holding for defense. I feel like if Archers walks out on any type of high damage, their comp will just blow over. But we'll see.
Oh, looks like we're going to have lineman thing. Oh my gosh, it's kind of scary. See a lineman charging at you? A Rocky lineman?
I can say I'm a big fan of support pool. I have been playing him recently, and he is very fun to play. He can almost do everything on the battlefield.
Right. Thing activates Payne brother team up almost instantly. Falls almost instantly. Beautifully done by Revan. Way to answer to that.
Things seem to want to hold cart. They just didn't have the support playing in the right position.
I agree there. Thing swaps back to Strange. Hulk's just jumping around, trying to find and distract as much as he can, trying to switch the main focus off of his team to him, but it doesn't seem like it's working for him. Deadpool
Strange
pops
with the
out
portal
here, and they have a portal.
behind the enemy lines.
Another
Valor with the ult on the
Moon Knight ult.
Punisher.
See if they find Hulk. Valor finds 3. Oh my goodness. Char gets 1. And it looks like they're forcing Iowa to reset here. And they are also down portal. Keep in mind.
It does not seem they will be looking for a retouch. Actually, Hulk is coming in on the right side. No, he is retreating.
Doesn't secure it. Now I have got to say
Very
that
good
was a
push.
beautiful push. Oh my goodness. They got
I
that
feel
in 5
Storm
minutes and
with the
14
rework
seconds.
is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk jumping in, looking for the back line. Ulting on them, opening the door. Wow. Punisher ult.
Punisher
They
pops
gambit
ult.
ult too.
Let's see if we can answer with. Seems like Char is gonna pop Storm ult. Hulk 94 HP. He finds a way out of there somehow. Nope, he gets demeched. Storm finds one. Valor gets Hulk.
We have Cloak trying to run away. Possibly a huge stagger.
Looks like Revan was looking for it, but Groot shuts that down instantly. Does not want Cloak roaming anymore.
They will have another fight here.
Magic high ground, looking for Gambit, gets in the back line, doesn't find Gambit, gets dashed, and she dies. Explodes even. Invis tried to pop ult there. Cloak's ult is down. Iowa has no ults, and let's see if we can find Group Knight here.
Big
Gets
Group
one.
Knight.
JJ Walls. And they get the secure, and they secure second checkpoint. I feel like, oh my, like STLCC is doing beautiful this push.
I think that all comes down to them having two main tanks. I think they play better when they don't have to find any means to the back line. I think they just play front to back and it works.
Mm-hmm. And that it almost makes me wonder if diving backline is not working because comms are not working.
It very well could be a comms issue because as a dive player myself, that is the main thing I hate when I just can't talk to my other diver.
Especially solo queuing ranked. Oh.
They do drop the Invis ult down. Iowa Western does.
Seems like STLCC is gonna back up out of here.
They may pop Jeff NATO here. Magic is still in the back line. Hulk gets blown up in the back line.
Finds Emma here, looking for Emma. Trying to stagger her, actually. Finds it. Magic enters. We have Groot out here. Groot finds Invis. What a kill! Looks like we're gonna get a solo kill or solo ult here. Looks like JJ is just waiting for the perfect moment to drop his
popping Daredevil ult.
Doesn't seem like Hulk gets demacked. Emma looks like she's going to fall. Daredevil finds another. And STLCC is reset, forcing a strategic retreat. That was a beautiful push. Like, oh my gosh, they got pretty far in the span of what, 5 minutes?
Indeed. Archers does have Groot coming up, and they will be able to push indefinitely. Wow, Iowa only has the door to open. That is the only ult that they have.
Fantastic comes out here. Iowa's down 1. Poke opens the door. DD finds Revan in the backline on Thor. What do we think about this, Popeye?
Once again, Revan is just going way too deep in with no team. He needs to play more patient on Thor as he should. While Groot does find one with his ult.
Valor gets another as well. They're down. Iowa's down 3. No ults up. And it looks like Daredevil doesn't fall here. Gets his self-sustained ability, and he falls.
Hulk finds one. Hulk always back.
Iowa's down. Only 1 on point. Let's see if they can secure this. Because it... STLCC secures the win. Beautifully done. Beautiful push. Way to bring it back.
Phenomenal push by STLCC Archers.
Map 5 going into overtime. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the big time, or the big stage. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final map out of a best of 5 circuit. We have seen amazing gameplay from both the Archers and IWCC. We are in the final match again, like I just said, and you know, it's kind of scary coming from casting on STLCC's side. But I really hope they can, you know, swallow their pride, I guess, and take this W. But I don't know. What do you think, Popeyes?
I would love to see them play more of a bunker down comp when they play defense, because I feel they do struggle more on defense when they try to play one dive tank and the rest are just poke, and their dive tank falls over, so they start down one.
Venom's gonna
Which
be
I do
standing
see.
permanent.
Yes, I do see from what I'm looking at on my screen right now. It does seem like STLCC is playing more of a bunker down comp.
Now, we were discussing on the sidelines that Archers do really well on attack, but things seem to take a turn for the Dastardly once they hop on defense. Do we think they're going to let the last game pressure? Do we think they're going to fold under last game pressure, or do we think they're going to come out on top and secure this win?
I have a great feeling that Razor is going to really pump this team up so that they can get this final game in and secure the circuit. I do like the protect on Punisher. Although they did ban the group, Punisher is still really good into most comps. Meaning they will have to care Punisher whenever he does ult, because the mag will save the dunk for Punisher specifically.
Mm-hmm. Now they can get tricky and try to force Cloak while they're doing Punisher, but things can fail drastically.
Indeed.
Now it seems like we're going to be seeing Tsukiyomi on Emma here. I don't think we've seen that just yet. We've seen him on Rogue and Mag, I believe.
I would love to see maybe a Brute Mag instead of Emma. Emma really doesn't fare well into most poke comps, as if they don't have to get close to her at all. But it does look like that archers will be running a 3-3 hold.
I oh. Now we saw this 3-3 hold in what? First, it was either first or second match, and it didn't fare too well. Looking at Iowa's lineup, they have Rocket, Moon Knight, Blade, interesting pick, Hulk, Mag, and Cloak and Dagger.
That Blade definitely is an interesting pick. As if their comp, I mean, Blade could be good into a triple support comp, as if he can just anti the front line with his dashes, and that will fare better. But from what I'm looking at, Archers does switch off of triple, off of 3-3.
Going to be seeing Namor from Valor here. That's interesting.
Gambit
something
is
like
banned this game, so we will not be seeing any Gambit ults. Thank the Lord.
Looks like Charger and Valor did swap positions. I did like Valor and Punishment, but I'm not going to stop Charger from shining. Let's see what he can do here. Charger sets up a turret on high ground. Hulk goes to answer to that immediately.
I would love if STLCC doesn't walk past that choke, because that choke is very hard to walk through as an attacker. So walking past it gives them an easier chance of killing them. As Moon Knight drops in with an ult already.
Charger falls to Magneto. Seems like the pressure's on STLCC at this moment. Blade's in, but he finds a way out, getting low. Cloak pops ult.
Flesh and Bones matches. Big miss on the whale.
And we have another Cloak ult. Seems like the first one was just a copy.
Razor does find
looks like he's going to drop another.
Dagger is rezzed. Blade did find two. They're down everybody. We'll see if they'll be able to get TP in. I'm not sure. It does not look like they're wanting to TP.
Nope, we're going to force a reset, or not even a reset. They're just going to force STLCC all the way back to second choke into second hold. Iowa did amazing with this push here. Let's go Iowa. But I really want STLCC to answer to something here. Hulk answers to the Punisher immediately again. Take it away, Popeye.
I think they really need to reevaluate their comps. As I said before, Emma does not work into a poke comp. And I also don't find Emma good into Blade. Be it as it may, that character sucks. I still don't find her good into it.
Now it seems like
Emma comes in with the ult.
Yeah, I agree with it. I saw Charger trying to ult there too. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but he falls instantly while doing it too. Razor finds her ult while Mag is ulting as well.
Valor finds one with his ult. They do get the picks they need.
Now here again, we saw that ult fest and, just everybody pressing Q. You hear one Q, all Qs come out. So we have STLCC Archers down to nothing now. They have no ults up, and Iowa only saving Amp. Now this Amp can make or break anything. You don't know what it will do, but it looks like Mag is charging up a dunk, and Moon Knight's going to have an ult coming up soon. So let's see what they do here.
Right. And unfortunately, the character that Moon Knight is, he already has ult. And he drops it on nobody. But it does cut their supports off from their main front line.
Oh my goodness, Mag drops a huge dunk. Grabs 3.
It seems STLCC is finding themselves losing this team fight, as they find 2, 3 staggers.
Looks like we're going to be taking this into second checkpoint with Iowa.
Valor did make a switch to Punisher, and Char did make his way onto Phoenix to counteract the Rigby ult.
And I feel like that was a good switch by STLCC, you know, because Valor already got those 2 triple kills to save a game. So, you know, I'd really want to see this guy shine here. I really want to see him dominate and win this game for his team.
Indeed. Blade comes in from the flank to catch 2.
If STLCC with 4 ults up, Rocket's amp finally dies out, and it looks like they're gonna win this team fight. They being Iowa, of course. Sorry about that.
I feel STLCC does not have an answer for Blade, which is very surprising. But Blade does fare well into double shield tank, so
He's just doing
we'll
that
see how
constant
they
damage,
manage.
constant damage and flipping in front of your face. I mean, what can you do? Moon Knight drops an ult here. Looks like he's gonna get hectic here. Mag ults. We hear Punisher. We hear Phoenix. We hear Loki. Everything's going on. Flesh and Bones ults as well. Let's see if Iowa can secure the win with this ult fest they just did again.
It is just tanks on card. Tsukiyomi is being slammed on the
Oh my
ground right now.
goodness.
Does stay alive.
That was not pretty to see. Valor gets staggered by Blade. Blade looks for Invis, doesn't find her. Trying to look for Jean.
Tsukiyomi is just living on cart. They do force Loki lamps.
JJ comes out with Captain America. That's an interesting pick there. We haven't seen that at all.
Now he does find a pick, so it may work out in the long run.
We have Blade forcing an Invis ult here. Blade falls. It looks like Iowa is on the reset. Luke dies to Cloak ult. They're down to healer, down to tank. Moon Knight pops ult.
Comes in rocket amplifier. Gets burned. Star-Lord pops ult, finds 1, finds 2.
It's like Moon Knight's looking for Star-Lord, can't find him.
Blade pops ult on the back line, forces Loki lamps. Captain America ults to keep his team alive.
Beautiful ult by Cap. Valor's doing as much damage as he can, trying to stay in and out of fights. Dies here. Phoenix drops in a nuke. Doesn't find anybody with it. Here comes Tsukiyomi with the Emma ult. Falls. Here comes Cloak.
Magneto with the dunk on nothing, while Flesh and Bone finds 2 in her ult.
Moon
And
Knight
Moon Knight
dropping the
drops
ult.
ult on card.
Score is 0-3. Time to switch things up.
Well, Iowa makes the push for 3. This is really, really bad and looking bad for the STLCC Archers because, you know, obviously we know we already talked through the ban phase about them not being their best on defense,
but we do know they can answer on offense. So let's see what they do here.
I feel they need to target, although they're not playing dive, I feel like the target priority really still isn't the best, as if Hulk does have 0 deaths in the first round, and their main support, Cloak and Dagger, has 40k healing in the first round alone.
Oh my goodness. Papa, I didn't even see that. Oh my goodness. Cloak and Dagger is playing overtime. She's working overtime. She's looking for that double pay. Holding 22
Their Cloak and Dagger
kills. Go ahead, Papa.
Their Cloak and Dagger is truly enabling their team to almost play for free, which is probably why this Hulk has 0 deaths, because she is on her A game with keeping her team up.
Mm-hmm.
STLCC is walking out on Jeff with no Jeff NATO because Storm is banned.
Now it looks like Iowa is going to be fighting past this choke here. What do you think about that, Popeye?
With them already finding a pick on 1, I feel it is necessary to cause any further staggers or forcing them to back, which they did do beautifully. But I do not like the comp that STLCC is running for this choke.
Now we have Valor on Magic. This is beautiful to see, only because I was coaching him this weekend. So let's see if he can find anything with it.
Jeff does find 2 with the E. While there's only 2 on cart, it's 2v3.
Mag dies, but he finds Emma with it. What a trade. Seems like Sands is gonna portal here.
Does the portal make it in time? They do not have 3 on point. Loki coming in with a touch. Blade finding 2.
Seems like JJ's trying to look for this Loki. Doesn't find it. They get 2. I wouldn't even call that 2/3. Well, yeah, they get 2/3 out of point. Looks like they tried to get a little bit 25% out of that 3rd chuck, but they don't find it. Forces a reset out of the archers.
They do have ults coming up here. They can walk with Emma. They can walk with Cloak. But they will also have to worry about the Loki ult, the Loki copy, the Cloak and Dagger ult, and Strange coming up with the Blade.
Mm-hmm. Now Strange ults here. We're hearing a lot of cues. Jeff ults as well. Seems like he wanted to protect his team there. Beautifully done.
Blade with the ult to force any anti-heal.
And it seems like it works, pushing them back towards their choke. Iowa's doing really well with their hold here. It almost seems like the archers might need to take an off angle here instead of forcing. Well, it seems like they're going to force it. Loki copies Cloak. Moon Knight drops. Oh, and we're in the Q fest, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Char kills Loki copied Cloak.
Very well by STLCC with the ult economy and forcing them to back with the Cloak ult. I do want to note, JJ does switch to Mr. Fantastic while Char switches to Magneto.
Now, that is a very interesting pick coming out of JJ, but JJ does phenomenal in playing either pseudo tank, pseudo being like a fake tank, or like
a tank but not a tank in a way. And he's being really aggressive with this. Finds two with it. Hulk in the
Very good
back line
ult.
gets demacked.
Way to force a cloak ult with no team. Jeff finds the eat on her.
JJ's just holding an angle right here. Beautiful angle. Farming the damage out of this mag, even though he's on Cloak and Dagger's path. Now it looks like JJ's going to be frontlining here. What do we think about this, Popeye?
I do like it because their cloak and dagger is being staggered in the backline right now. As the blade ult drops, nobody's fault.
Looks like
Never
Magic's
mind. Char does fall.
Magic's Valor tried to do something there, but falls. JJ falls as well. Looks like it's going to be forcing a reset out of STLCC. Cloak dies as well. And it's not looking well.
Tsukiyomi is going to have a big stagger here if he ends up dying, but does not look like he's going to, as IWCC is not pushing him.
Now this Hulk is so very, what's it called, aggressive. He's jumping constantly in at 350 HP. Stuck in their backline now. He pops ult. Q-Fest, here we go. Loki pops ult. Hulk pops ult. Emma pops ult. And a magic ult. Let's see if we're going to see the mag ult here coming up.
Hulk is opening the door on Magneto. Although it does not secure a kill, it is forcing him out of the fight.
Faith dies there to Magneto. Looks like Mag's going for more. Looks for Emma. Emma dies. Looks for Cloak now. See if they find it here. Forcing a big reset out of STLCC. They're down to 40 seconds on the clock now. Popeye, this has me really, really worried. They have 3 points. They only secured 1 checkpoint. What do we think we're going to see out of Archers, out of a last-ditch effort to secure this point?
I do think we are going to see some major ult pops, but I do want to see the Magneto pop and hit the ult on the Cloak and Dagger.
Now, it seems like you were correct with all of these ults. We have, what, 4 ults going on right now? Daredevil popped ult early. He didn't find any with it, it looks like. Both DPS are dead on Iowa's side, but it looks like Tsukiyomi's going to fall. He doesn't. We're now in overtime.
JJ does find a kill on the Cloak and Dagger. He is
Now it's
forcing
only
his
Hulk.
team back.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like Archers are going to secure this.
I do believe you are correct with that statement. And they could find them staggers. They do stagger Loki. They waste Portal. Or Iowa Western does use Portal.
Switching back to the mag. Loki has an ult coming up. It looks like Loki, Hulk, and Punisher on Iowa side has an ult coming up. And Magic has an ult right now. Tsukiyomi has an ult coming up. And Luke has an ult. Let's see what they can do here with it. Tsukiyomi dies early. Oh no, unfortunate.
I do see that IWCC does match the Daredevil. So it will be interesting to see how STLCC does manage with the Daredevil in their backlines.
Now, Magic's put on peel duty. This is scary because Magic's one of those frontline, or one of those damages you want in the front line. Here she goes, looks for a pierce. It's huge. Doesn't find any with it, though. It's looking for something. Can't find anything. Magic dies. 30 seconds on the clock. It's not looking good.
Ow.
gonna see the
IWCC
portal.
did use 3 ults. And STLCC does have 3 coming up with the portal coming in.
Tsukiyomi falls in first. Dies. Oh no, this is unfortunate. Valor's getting hung on by Daredevil. Invis ult comes
This
up,
comes
goes
in
back
clutch.
for Loki.
He dies though.
Loki dies. Let's see if Valor can secure any more. Invis does die.
They're holding this cart with hopes and dreams right now.
Strange is on life support, trying his hardest, has the green rune, it dies. Strange back on life support, and they pull the plug, and it's not looking good for their archers right now. Shotgun pun finds 2, and it ends the match. Iowa takes the game, winning 3-2 out of a best-of-5 circuit against STLCC. Very unfortunate, but we will, reconcile, find where we struggled here in this game, and come back stronger and better next time.
Indeed. We will all learn from these losses.
Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of this stream. We'll be streaming Wednesday for Overwatch T1. They will be having their first game of the season, if I'm not... Or T3 Overwatch, sorry, excuse me. They would be having their first game of the season, if I'm not wrong. Archers will be returning next week on Monday for their second game of the season at 5 p.m. Or no, at 6 p.m. And I'm going to let Popeyes close us out here, and thank you guys for having me as your caster. Again, I was Zombie. Thank you for having me.
This is Popeyes, and I thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys have a nice night.
We'll catch you guys in the live stream. Peace.